What up, fuckers? Welcome to Rapulsive Podcast, where we spew out our opinions, whether you like it or not.
Yes, sir.
Today, I'm joined with
Zach.
Just
me and you today, man.
Just me and Zach today. Jose is doing something, and our soon-to-be other guy is not here yet either. So, quite a week. How's that? Quite a week, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No shortage of topics this week.
Yeah, we were a little, this is our second episode, so we took some feedback from some people.
Appreciate it, by the way. Appreciate all the feedback.
Yeah. Any feedback you guys give us,
good, bad, whatever.
Yeah, anything. I love critiques because it just makes us better.
For sure.
So, yeah, this is our second episode, and a lot of shit happened, I guess. Where do you want to start? I'm going to let you decide. Where do you want to start it off?
Well, let's just kick it off. So we had pretty much two big releases this week. Yes. We'll cover the one that no one's really talking about right now, but A$AP Rocky finally came out with a new project.
After
Control? No.
Testing.
Sorry.
Testing. Close.
Testing.
Control. You probably have to type in control to get that emoji that he wanted to use on social media, so you're not crazy for that.
Testing, sorry.
So he dropped Testing.
Yeah, and after At Long Last, was that 15, 16? It's been a while.
It's 18 now. It's probably 2016, I think.
Okay.
Maybe even 15 though. It's been a good
maybe late 15 or something like that.
2-3 years.
Yeah.
Definitely a good 2-3 years. So
I mean,
he was due.
He had the A$AP Mob stuff.
I was gonna say.
It's not like he's
so
been
A$AP
active.
Mob. So we had that. Long Live. Sorry, the last one was Allah.
Yeah.
So At Long Last A$AP. So he dropped that, and then there was
both the
cozy tapes.
Yeah.
Right. So 2 cozy tapes.
So he hasn't been totally inactive, but
hasn't been totally inactive. He kind of was just doing some, I'd say, trendy flow on those with today's rappers to kind of stay relevant, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well,
what'd you think about?
About those cozy tapes.
No,
or about the new album.
About his last solo one.
Last solo album he had, Allah.
LSD.
I like that one. LSD was huge.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the only one I can actually remember from that is off the top is LSD.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what other.
Excuse Me. He had that track with Future and Mia.
Yeah, the wine one or whatever.
It was a weird one.
Yeah, it was kind of almost a testing album also.
Yeah.
He was kind of starting to do that more testing stuff. And I think a reason for that, rest in peace A$AP Yams, I feel like, because I know that, A$AP Yams was a big part of his, almost a mentor to him, but kind of told him what to fuck with and what not to fuck with as far as sound goes.
And it showed on that album.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
His influence definitely showed.
Well, definitely at the end with that, at the end he had his outro with the Yams, which gave me the chills every time I listened to it. That was very cool.
That was awesome.
So I'd say the sound he was starting to get to on that last album, I think he went, I'd say 100% in with on this new album, Testing.
Yeah.
Standout tracks for me for Testing. Well, let's see. I have a little cheat sheet right here, actually. Okay, so now we're back at it here. It's hot as fuck in my house right now. I'm very sorry for this. Thank you, Zach, for dealing with it. We're sweating just for you guys.
It's for you.
Sweat and tears. We're not crying yet, but blood, sweat, and tears. No blood or tears yet. Not yet. So we were just checking out Testing. So I think my favorite track right off the top is Buckshots. How about you, Zach?
Mine was probably... I can't read it.
You have to sing
I'm
it
blind
the way
as
I just did.
But track 12 was probably my favorite.
Track 12.
Yeah.
So we got 143rd Street Road, something like that.
Something like that. That was probably my favorite. There were a couple ones. I've only listened to this about twice since it came out.
Okay,
so I haven't got a super good
feel
for it yet, but
I probably listened about 4 times.
Gotcha.
So W.
Yeah. So I don't have a totally good feel for this album, but there's 3 or 4 tracks in there that really stuck out for me.
Okay. So that's Testing. I don't know if I had a little bit of numbers on some total rap nerd shit. So Testing, as far as units, is going to do about 800,000 to 100,000 units first week sales.
Okay.
We're going to talk about this in a second.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's A$AP Rocky with Testing. If you are a big A$AP Rocky fan, and I'm a huge A$AP Rocky fan, so I want to know what your favorite song was off of his new album Testing. Comment below. You know how to do this shit, okay? It's social media. You've been doing this for years. All right. So that's A$AP Rocky Testing. Zach, you had a topic you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, for sure. So in the last couple weeks or so, Spotify pulled kind of an interesting move, and I wanted to get your opinion as both a rap fan and an artist yourself.
Okay.
Spotify went ahead and pulled a couple artists from playlists.
Okay.
For previous acts. The
Right.
two main artists, or the two only that I just learned, are Kelly and XXX.
So because of to fill people in that don't know,
Yeah.
what happened recently with, or what were the reasons they pulled just those two
Well,
artists, or did you?
I guess I saw like last week. I guess it's been confirmed about the whole R. Kelly underage girls
Underage
thing.
Dungeon.
Yeah,
Fucked
it's
up,
all been
but literally.
confirmed.
Okay.
So he got pulled for that. So.
Okay. So basically, what happened is, so that he got found with the dungeon shit. So they didn't pull his shit all the way off Spotify because that's kind of ridiculous. I guess. So what they're doing is they're trying to clean up their image by taking like R. Kelly's off, love making playlists or something like that. You know what I mean? So XXXTentacion, he
had like a
he's
domestic dispute or something.
Yeah,
like that, right?
I feel like he's always just had a case his whole fucking career. Just like Kodak, I mean, I love Kodak.
You just reminded me.
Kodak's another one?
They pulled him. Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
damn.
You just reminded me.
And Kodak is in jail right now.
Yes.
Right, because of that track he had with ASAP actually.
Yep.
So free Kodak as always. It's
again.
kind of sad, but free
Again.
Kodak again.
It's a recurring theme.
XXXTentacion. So they took him off. I mean, he's probably in a lot of playlists now.
Yeah.
As far as
I mean, over the last 2 years or so, he's been up there.
Oh yeah.
So let's do first as a rap fan. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think the first thing that I thought of, which is what everyone kind of was saying that on other interviews I watched, was okay. Well, there's a lot of rock stars. There's other artists. I can't think off the top of my head like other artists that have been in fucked up cases, or whatever. But they're saying, okay, well, you got to start taking all of them off playlists too, and that's why it's
a slippery slope.
Slippery slope. Yeah. Exactly.
I get it. I mean, I get what they're doing. It's especially in like today's kind of thing.
I see both sides because everyone is very sensitive nowadays.
Yes.
And so now Spotify's being very sensitive, and I guess they're being the first to kind of clean up.
Jump the gun, like, hey.
I guess, yeah.
I get that.
And it's going to be interesting to see if Tidal and if Apple Music, if they do the same thing. Yeah. So that's definitely interesting. We'll see about that, and it's just probably, like I said, it's going to be a slippery slope.
Okay. Because in a response,
yes,
the last couple of days, Kendrick Lamar has come forward and he says he basically said if they're going to be doing stuff like that, he's going to pull his music.
Okay.
Not that
pull it from Spotify all the way, or just from playlists.
That's from what I've been seeing. Yeah, him and his reps are threatening to just pull it from Spotify totally.
Wow.
Not that Kendrick is one of the people they're pulling from playlists or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's not a fan of the censorship that they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the segue into that. Not that you have any pending cases against you, but you're an artist,
Not that I have any pending cases against me.
Yeah. I mean,
funny stuff, man. Funny stuff. Or do I? Wink, wink.
The
Anyways.
next episode.
Hey, Life Can Get Hectic is out now. Check that shit out. Anyways.
So what's your quick take on that?
I think what they're focusing on, too, is sexual fucked up shit.
Especially against women, since it's
with
the Me Too and all the Hollywood.
Yeah.
I think they're trying
So that's kind of an interesting point, I guess, too, is like it's just... like sexual stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It seems like it, yeah.
I really didn't think about it like that. So, good point. I see both sides.
Yeah.
It's everyone fucks up, which is true. Everyone fucks up, and especially artists, dude. I could say too. We're all the most emotional people, so I think
maybe not an R. Kelly level fuck up, but
we've all fucked up. See the dungeon thing, man. Like, come on,
that's a tough sell, man. You're better than
R. Kelly. That's hard, man, because R. Kelly is such a legend, man.
Especially around here in like Chicago.
It's crazy how legends are fucking up hard, and now it's getting out there. Like
Morgan Freeman's man.
What the
God
fuck,
damn it.
man? I'm gonna sit for Morgan Freeman.
My life is crumbling. Hold on, guys.
That one it
one hurt me.
It's just weird that. Why are 8 people all of a sudden, like it was, 8 accounts or whatever, 8 different.
Yeah.
And to those people, I hope it gets worked out if this is all true. It's super random, like these top tier people that are getting exposed like that so quickly.
In such a quick progression.
Dramatic. And the number of people that's all together at one, too. It's
in the last, 6 months.
Yeah. I know. It's like the new trend.
It's
another trend. It's another shit trend. But I mean, if they actually are doing that, I guess it's good it's getting out there to expose them.
For sure. Fuck. If it's weeding people out like that of the business, then
R. Kelly, man. Dungeons, come on.
You're better.
He would take like younger artists and like keep him there, not let him like leave the house. Basically, is what the stories were. So that was fucking weird.
That was a tough one to read.
Yeah, random as hell. Here's kind of a little random one.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
So I sent that video in the group, right? Of the girl performing.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, let me show you. This
No.
is fucking awkward. Okay. So
I don't know that.
basically, Kendrick brought this chick up on stage to help him sing yeah, man down. Where you from? And the N-word is said right there, okay? And now us as white people going to those concerts, we have a responsibility. And that's to personally, I don't think we should be saying the word. I mean, even at concerts, you know.
Don't do it.
So anyways, what happened was she ends up saying it. He stops the performance. I mean, creates an awkward conversation on stage. She's all probably about to be in tears, whatever. She fucked up. But that's why I kind of just want to see what you think on it too, as far as, you know, these black artists, African-American artists create music for everyone, but then they show up at concerts, and should they, I guess, you know, expect their white fans to not be saying the you know, the term? What do you think?
I've been a white rap fan for a long time, man. I know the unwritten rule, man. Like
exactly, like
don't say it.
Yeah, exactly. We get it. And I mean, even being so, for people that don't know, I make rap music, and obviously, I mean, I feel like it should just be obvious you don't use that term. Like that's your instant way out. Obviously, you know, like that just goes to show you're not made to be in the shit if you can't respect the culture that was created by African Americans. And, you know, I'm just lucky enough to get to try and fuck with it myself. But I mean, I even know I've seen, you know, other upcoming artists that were white rappers using that term, even maybe in like Facebook statuses or whatever.
Yeah. And
it's like, you realize this is the internet, man, and shit can, you know.
It's not going anywhere. It's going to follow.
Definitely not. So I don't know. It's just weird with concerts, you know, and your fans showing up. I don't know, white people especially, you know, they shouldn't be doing that shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm all about putting shitty white people in their place, but
yeah, I mean, everybody fucks up.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
You know,
maybe I'll be the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe she got caught up in the hype.
Yeah, I think let's hope so.
She's used to singing in her car.
Yeah, exactly.
Know, hype. I don't know.
And that's why you don't know. You never know what people say behind closed doors until you're up on stage and you forget, and bam.
Oh wait,
but, yeah.
So
anyways, that's the awkward moment of the week, probably.
Shout out
let's call that. Let's let that be that.
The
awkward moment of the week.
There we go.
Was for this. I don't know what her name is. Some chick.
Delaney or some shit.
Oh, Delaney?
Yeah,
okay.
Delaney. We'll go with
Delaney. Let's call her Delaney. You are the awkward moment of the week.
There we go.
Here on Rapulsive.
Stop saying the N-word, Delaney.
Yeah, stop saying the N-word. People fuck up, but, you know, everything's touchy right now, especially. Yeah. So, last episode we were talking about J. Cole and Lil Pump.
Yes.
And we watched that video of, you know, people's
fuck Lil Pump and all
fuck
that.
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Right. So update here, 1 week later, and as of what, I think a day or two ago,
they like just dropped.
They sat down and had an interview together. It sounds like what I got from it. So I watched this, you know, hour interview here. I noticed that Cole was asking Lil Pump a lot about like his childhood.
Mm-hmm.
A lot about it, like asking like detailed, like picking his brain almost.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing that because everyone that sees Lil Pump, what do you get from him?
They take it at face value. Like,
right. You get the party. You get the Xanax.
Exactly.
No more, supposedly. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
And it's funny too. Side note, you know, since our last episode, I've seen some people like, "What? You don't fuck with Lil Pump?" I mean, I don't think I said I don't fuck with him.
No, you even
put it like this.
Yeah.
Put it like this. If he's on a playlist, I'll let it play, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to save his music.
Yeah. I get, like you said, and this is exactly what you said. You get what he's going for. It's just, it's not the brand of rap I'm going for. So I respect what he's doing.
That's something we both agree on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I respect what he's doing.
Jose doesn't like him at all.
Yeah, right. Which is strange for
we respect what he's doing.
Guy. But yeah, no, he's doing his thing. He's making it.
So, anyways, I think J. Cole was picking his brain about his childhood. I just know a lot about his childhood, and he brought up that they both connected on having like a stepfather, and I think Cole was like really trying hard to get that connection with him, and Pump was just saying, fuck him, you know, whatever. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of interesting. They were trying to create that. God damn it.
But like I said though last week, J. Cole's never been the kind of guy to chase something like that.
Right.
I mean, the closest thing we've gotten to a diss from J. Cole is when he was calling out Kanye for, hey man, you're acting kind of crazy right now.
Yes.
Like that's
And
pretty
you know
much the
I'm
closest
glad
thing
you
we've
brought that
gotten.
up. I'm really glad you brought that up
For sure.
because they were asking at one moment in that conversation, Cole asked Pump, he's like, where did the fuck J. Cole thing come from? So they were sitting there trying to think of it, and all Pump said was that he saw on Twitter one day people saying fuck J. Cole, and so he ran with it.
Okay, interesting.
And I'm thinking, well, and while I was watching this interview, I'm like, that's not true because in I don't know if it's on False Prophets or in the other one. No, not False Prophets because that's about Kanye, like we were saying.
Yeah, no, not False Prophets.
The other one that he dropped before.
Fuck, what was it called?
Before or after.
Yeah, because he dropped like 2 or 3
before
singles like in progression.
Yeah, so there was one where he says Lil whatever, Lil whatever. That was it. He clearly called out a Lil.
That type of
yeah.
rapper.
That was like 2 or 3 years ago. I couldn't believe that they didn't bring that up.
Yeah.
Or why Cole couldn't think of that. Like
Yeah.
he clearly that was where people started saying, because this was like a year or two ago, saying fuck J. Cole and stuff because he was calling out Lil whatever.
Well, he's been
So-
coming at that kind of rapper for a little while now.
Yeah.
He's made it clear he doesn't really care for that
Yeah.
kind of person. But
But-
no, you're right. Because I kind of skimmed through the interview. I'm surprised
Yeah.
they didn't bring that up as well. I was kind of looking for that.
Well, they did. They were trying to bring. They were trying to figure out where it happened.
Yeah.
And I was just like screaming while watching. I'm like, how they not figuring it out? You know.
Come on, guys.
But yeah. So it was kind of cool to watch them talk, and I think it's cool that you could tell Cole or J. Cole obviously definitely wanted to have it all happen.
yeah, yeah.
Pump was-
He's not one to start shit with people. He's always kind of been about his own thing.
And if he does start shit, he wants to settle it right away.
Yeah.
Because he's a real one. Like
Yeah.
J. Cole is a real one. That's why everyone fucks with J. Cole.
And he has no problem pointing out the difference in worlds between
Yeah.
those guys.
Or where he's fucked up,
Little
or-
Pump's fan base and J. Cole's
Yeah.
fan base is a very different world.
Yeah, it is.
So- and he
but I think
realizes
they're
He's a smart dude.
slowly going to be meshing more and more though. But and I bet I guarantee it they make a song together.
I feel like they almost kind of have to now.
I feel like they easily could now because they have something to connect on,
Yep.
and they just at least have met each other and talked and hashed shit out.
Yeah, so
That's a
I
beef
wouldn't
that
be
ended.
surprised.
Beef done.
Gone.
We thought, but it's not done, y'all. So, our last topic of the day, and this one's gonna take us a while because
Yeah,
there's
this
a
is
lot
a-
to it.
this is a big
This
one.
last topic has layers, people.
A lot of layers.
All right,
It's like an
I'm
onion.
gonna let Zach explain where we're gonna start,
Okay, well,
or just let you talk about.
yeah. So this week, finally, Pusha-T dropped his latest project.
it. Okay, and
Not King Push.
You're right.
Push still isn't here. I don't know where King Push is at, but he did drop a 7-track album called Daytona.
Called Daytona, and supposedly, because I saw him talking, he said, "I changed the name. It's Daytona now." I think he just changed it. I think
So this
Is-
is King
is
Push.
King Push?
Okay. Okay.
I think he just changed the name because the vibe was kind of changing.
okay.
I think and that happens. I mean, Kanye did that a million times.
Life of
that last
Pablo.
time.
How many times did that?
What
album
all was that
change?
called? If you remember all the names that Life of Pablo is called,
How many different names did that album have?
comment them below. Maybe we'll send you a cookie in the mail. I don't know, man.
So my first thing with
Yeah.
this album, because like you said, there's a lot of layers of this. So
So Pusha T dropped an album called Daytona. Real quick before you say that,
Yeah.
sales were about 65 to 75,000 units.
which doesn't sound like a lot, but for Pusha T, that's like, if I remember correctly, that's like
Yeah.
double what his last one was.
Yeah,
that's
that-
pretty big for Pusha T.
And I think he dropped it a little bit, or no, I guess it was the same day as testing.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
only 7 songs, so I
like 20
so-
minutes.
Yeah, very short, but I think has high replay value, which
Oh,
is huge now, and I think that's a smart.
It's a tool. It's a very good tool.
yeah.
Anyways,
So Daytona.
so I woke up Friday morning. I knew it was dropping. Assuming he still dropped it. Got on the iTunes, downloaded
You're fucking
it.
up. You gotta go Thursday night, bro.
I-
Thursday night, you gotta stay up.
I'm an old
okay?
man. I'm an old man. Man. I
Fuck
gotta go to
that.
bed.
You gotta stay up for the shit. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Friday
So,
morning.
I woke up Friday morning, downloaded it. I didn't think much of the album cover because I remember he posted on Instagram. He's like, "I got my album cover." Cool, whatever.
Yeah, album covers are not much for us.
But I learned-
FYI, people.
I learned on Saturday that album cover is from when they found Whitney Houston when she overdosed.
Okay, that's that's funny. I just read that
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
So
What do you think about that? Because there's been a little bit of mixed feelings on that from people.
yeah, that's funny. Right before you came over today, I saw Whitney Houston's family was like, flipping about it.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
makes sense. Okay, so that was literally a picture of the
Like,
the
yeah, like
crime
her-
scene.
Like
Literally
her
crime
bath,
scene.
yeah, like when they found her, like the bathroom, how it was and shit. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Real quick, y'all. We'll smoke one. Whitney Houston, man.
So that's been the first topic with it. Do you have any strong feelings on that either way? I was pretty indifferent to it, honestly.
I think so Whitney Houston did a lot of cocaine, right?
Yeah.
Is that what her? Well,
she overdosed on crack, I think.
Crack.
Right? Or
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, for those who don't know, crack has cocaine in it.
Yeah.
Smoke one for Whitney Houston, man.
All right.
And I can't drink, so he's drinking one for her. Just takes too long. Okay, so here's what I was thinking when I first saw that. I was like, okay, so Whitney Houston did a lot of crack, cocaine, whatever.
What does Pusha T like to rap about?
Yeah, exactly. So he's Pusha-T, pushing crack, pushing cocaine. For those who don't get it.
Hey, just drop that on you.
So obviously there's a shit ton of shock value with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are wondering. Well, and I even wondered. When I finally listened to it, I saw the picture.
Like, yeah, what the hell is that?
I was kind of wondering what it was.
Yeah.
And I think that creates layers because that's what this theme is for this week. Layers, okay? Onions, Shrek, all that shit. Layers.
Layer cake.
Yeah, so I think that makes people say, what the fuck is this image?
Yeah, for sure.
And then they want to look into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay. So,
But I sorry, yes, I see both sides. What do you think, though, on that?
I mean, I was pretty indifferent to it. I can get why their family would be upset about it. That's totally understandable, especially with his brand. He's the crack rapper. He's the coke rapper. You know?
Right. So then you're saying you just
what the fuck, Push? Like I get
Right.
that. That's fine. But honestly, I was kind of indifferent to it.
Yeah. Right. I don't think it's not a big deal to anyone besides probably the
Probably her
family and people that
family,
actually know what the fuck the picture is.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I think it also brings attention to it a lot, and the family's probably like, "What the fuck? We didn't ask for this."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wonder if Pusha even contacted her family first to ask, "Hey, can I use this image?"
All I know,
or does he have to?
All I know is Kanye West bought it for like $85,000, like 2 years ago.
Bought
the picture. Like,
really?
I don't know if he bought the
wow.
rights to it or what.
Where did you see that at? Just curious.
Same article that I found out what it was. I'm like, what is
Okay.
this? I had to Google it and then.
Huh. So he bought. So for what he just said, Kanye West bought that picture from Whitney Houston's crime scene for $85,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting.
And then they ended up using it for Daytona. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Daytona is what?
He never really.
I think he said a kind of car.
Yeah. I haven't seen much talk about why he named it that. Honestly.
Maybe because it's a cruise
Yeah.
type album, kind of. Because I could see that kind of has that vibe that you want to cruise to.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So as far as so there's the shock value for that album.
Yeah.
Part of the
which
shock
you see
value
right away. It's the cover.
That's something about the album that created some shock value.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we get to the last part that created shock value for that album, Daytona, what song was your favorite on the album?
Probably the intro. If you know, you know.
Okay. And you know what? Yeah. And sorry, explain why.
No, you're good. I just something about Pusha's albums with last one.
What was
it was literally just called Darkness Before Dawn or Darkest Before Dawn. Sorry. And the intro track was literally called Intro, but it was phenomenal.
Okay, and what were the singles from that one?
Untouchable. He had that Money Pussy Alcohol with A$AP Rocky, and somebody else was on there.
I've been sleeping on Pusha. I'm not gonna lie.
And then there was one more on there.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a pretty solid album. But,
yeah, let me pull it up here for a second.
The thing with him though is like, so My Name Is My Name came out in I think 2013. And he immediately started teasing King Push coming, greatest album ever.
Okay.
So Darkest Before Dawn comes.
Okay.
Like,
see,
this is the prelude. Okay. Well, 2 years later or 3 years later, the 7-track project comes out of nowhere.
Okay. See, you know a lot more about Pusha T, so you're kind of filling me in.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't realize. Well, because I guess that's the last one I remember. My Name Is My Name, and that was the Barcode album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's, to be honest, the last I really remember about Pusha was that album.
Okay.
And then anyway, so I could see why you'd be a little frustrated that
Yeah,
King Push never actually dropped.
Yeah, because he's literally been talking about it for 3 or 4 years.
Oh yeah,
so.
I thought that was kind of just became his new name. Was like King Push.
No, he's been teasing his damn album
Okay,
forever.
so Pusha T goes and gives you Daytona instead. Do you think he's still actually working on King Push then, or do you think it's just fuck you?
No,
I don't know. It might be like a detox thing with Dre.
I was gonna ask. That was one of the questions I was gonna ask. Like, is this a new detox?
Yeah.
No, because he said in interviews before he doesn't sit on music. He tends to write it fairly close to release.
Yeah. Which I like that, but
all the references in this album, like Harvey Weinstein, like all this shit is recent.
Okay.
This isn't shit.
Well, that's what makes you wonder if he's at least gonna, maybe push it out later. But Artists don't like doing that.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I know personally, because what happens is you sit on it, you question it more and more.
Yeah.
And that's why nowadays it's just like, you're done. Okay, put it out. If it's not good, oh well.
Yeah,
we got
it's out there.
streaming, so
Yeah.
that's what's so different now.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
So how do you
King
feel?
Push.
So you
yeah, I like it a lot too. I actually, so I stayed up all night listening to A$AP Rocky, focused so hard on testing, right? And then I'm like, I forgot. Oh yeah, Pusha-T dropped an album too. And it was
I
late.
had to send that group text and let you guys
Yeah,
know, like, hey.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you did. And it was late, but so I'm on my way going to bed, laying down, and I'm like, you know what? I want to listen to some music while I'm going to bed. And that's kind of, I'm not trying to talk shit or putting on Pusha T while going to bed. No, not at all. I just wanted to hear like one song.
Yeah,
Actually, that's what it was. I want to hear one song. So I think I randomly I started from the beginning. And it was pretty short. So I went all the way through the project. And I was like, damn, that was actually exceeded my expectations for sure.
Okay.
I mean, as far as testing, when I rated that, online for us.
Okay, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
So with Pusha here with Daytona, I can't quite say 5 out of 5 because that's just like it's got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be some groundbreaking shit.
I give it a 4.5 though.
That's
fair.
You know
what? Yeah, I'll give it a 4.5.
That's fair.
It was really fucking good.
I was gonna say 4 1/4 or 4.5.
Yeah,
so
maybe 4 1/4.
That's pretty fair.
So we're probably gonna agree on that, and I will post that on Twitter because you guys care about our opinion, right?
I
You're
hope,
about
right?
to fucking care.
I hope.
Or else you can turn the shit off and go watch fucking something else.
Something else. Get out of here.
Dicks.
So
Anyways, so back on Daytona. I want to keep going with this.
So you said it had a lot of replay value.
Yes.
But let's just skip to the future. Let's say the next project out of him comes. This is 2018. Let's say 2020. Are these 7 tracks? Is this enough to hold him over for the next project, or is people gonna forget about this in like 3 months?
What's sad is I think people forget about every project in 3 months, which is very sad.
That's true.
And that's why you got to get a 5 out of 5 if you want to, like a damn.
Yeah,
damn, you're
that's
still.
true.
I'm still playing that sometimes now.
Absolutely.
That's a 5 out of 5.
Absolutely.
And I didn't even pick it for it to be a 5 out of 5. It created its own to be a 5 out of 5.
No,
I
definitely.
guess. Anyways, U.S. about 3 months from now. Honestly, he'll probably put out some more shit, dude.
Yeah.
Obviously. Oh, okay, we got about to talk about that in a second with the diss. Fuck.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, I'm foreshadowing here. Jumping ahead. Yeah, and I'd say he'll drop. See, that's why I'm wondering if King Push might actually still be coming.
I'm hoping, yeah, within like a year or so. I'm hoping.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, what
Ride
I
the
don't
wave.
understand is why not? Why not? Why hold on to that fucking good shit and not at least get it out to the world? So, I think King Push might still come out later on, but you know a lot more than me, so I'm just guessing from an outsider.
Okay,
But
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think that's a fair assumption. I would say if he wants to ride this wave, at least drop some singles off the damn thing.
Oh yeah,
something,
exactly.
you know,
Might
anything.
as well.
Because as much as I love this album, I've been listening to it pretty much nonstop since it dropped.
And what track do you think, especially gives it some replay value? What song do you think people will go back and be like, oh?
Probably, as far as are you talking to like the average fan, or are you talking about?
Let's say someone that, well, there's different ones, which is gonna be our next topic. The one that the outsider's gonna come in for, which is track.
Probably Infrared or the one with
Infrared, right?
Kanye.
Infrared's
Yeah, one of
the
those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. For different reasons.
Yes.
One outsider because Kanye West, I want to hear this one.
Absolutely.
Which was me, kind of, but I listened to the whole album.
Yeah.
Another outsider is gonna come for Infrared,
Because they heard
which will
about
lead
it.
to because that's a diss.
Yeah.
And we're about to talk about that. Or I was thinking even with the Rick Ross Hard Piano, which is actually fucking awesome too.
Yeah, no,
So-
there's really not a bad track on it, and the production's really interesting. Like,
Yeah,
He's
I was
usually-
almost. I guess with an interview I saw, he did all Kanye West.
yes, which I wasn't expecting. I had
And
to
was
look it
kinda
up.
Scared.
I'm like, who?
I was kind of scared because we haven't.
He's been a little.
I love Kanye, but it's just now we have new sounds, and I want to make sure
Yeah.
that he was able to adapt after it's been
and like
gone.
when My Name Is My Name came out, that was very obviously influenced by Yeezus because it came around the same time. It was very obvious.
That's right. That's right.
This one,
Different sounding
I had
beats
to
on
look at it after the album. I'm like, who the hell produced these?
Okay.
And when I saw it was Kanye, I was pretty shocked because it wasn't a Kanye vibe.
It was cool because they were kind of simple beats, but not. I mean, he still
they
did some
worked
samples.
really
yeah, they
well.
worked good, and it was like a cool. Charlemagne put it as like adult trap music.
Yeah,
Almost.
I saw
and
that,
I think
yeah.
that's a good way to put it. And
there's like cool transitions.
we're young,
and
but I can still fuck with it.
Yeah, for sure.
We can
Yeah.
still fuck with it.
It
Yeah.
was-
The
it was-
transitions too.
they were awesome.
That's what? That's funny. So the the way they mixed it all was so good that I
Oh yeah, sometimes
kept
it's hard to
listening,
tell
and
if a track
I didn't know the
changed.
song was done. So by the time I knew it, the whole album was done.
There was a couple
So
ones
that was
like
that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Daytona. Obviously, there's a song on there that for the outsider that came in saying, "What the fuck is this infrared song?"
Yeah.
Zach. Excuse me, y'all. So we were just listening to Infrared. Sorry, by the way, this week's gonna be a little because of the fan in the background. That's just how it is.
It's like
fucking
180 fucking degrees outside. So.
We're in the Midwest. It's Illinois. It's hot as fucking humid. So fuck
All
off.
seasons
All right,
out here.
you gotta understand us. Okay, so just listen to Infrared. I didn't realize until listening again. So Pusha-T calls out Baby, aka Birdman, Rub Hands.
Fucking
Lil Wayne, aka Louisiana, aka the F is for fucking every word you can think of.
Thing you could think of.
F. Okay? And obviously he goes to Drake because Drake is on top pretty much. You know, as it has been for the last whatever years.
Yeah, how many years?
He hasn't really lost a spot.
No.
So, thoughts on the track first off. Just on that song and calling out people.
It dives into a deeper discussion because, as I said, I'm a big Pusha T fan, and I think there's absolutely no, and I know how petty Pusha T is. There's no win for him in this situation.
Okay. Yeah, like you're saying, there's no point to start a beef.
No, because
Drake is really good at beefs.
No, I'm not saying that. Pusha T, I think, kills him on a diss track because he's just better lyrically, I think. All bias aside, like I have no problem admitting Drake can come at people, but Pusha T does not have the fan base Drake has.
Yeah, he doesn't have numbers that Drake has.
He could make a 5-minute track and shit on him, but I don't think it's gonna do any good for him.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like, I watch. Shout out DJ Academics. Obviously, I watch him for news. Okay, to the Chicago people, I don't want to offend anyone. I realize he caused some shit with covering Chicago information that was touchy. So I just follow DJ Academics because he provides news. I watched. What were we talking about with the Drake beef? Yeah. He talked about how Joe Budden, he had a beef with Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Did all these 5-minute hip hop going crazy at Drake and like. Joe Budden at the time didn't have near as many fans. Now he has his podcast, so he's way bigger.
All he's gonna do is just he's just gonna confirm the fans he already has.
Yeah, exactly.
Look what happened with Meek and him. Like, not that saying Meek didn't. I'm not saying Meek won it all, but it wasn't even about what they were rapping about. Like people like
the Meek thing is, and that's that I want to say real quick. I saw a snippet of Meek has a song, "My Show Up with Drizzy." I'm like, dude,
on,
what?
Man. Come on.
I get it. You got out of jail, so you want to be cool. You want to start over. It's like a new.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But I'm like, man, he fucking went in on you. How are you just gonna switch in and want to show up with Drizzy? No.
He made you an internet meme for the rest of your career.
Man. Like that shit was harsh. He was harsh on Meek, man.
Yes.
And then one day he says, free Meek. And then everyone's, oh, Drake, that's so nice of you. I love Drake. I love Meek. I think that after what happened, you guys definitely shouldn't do a song together. It's just like stay how it was and just I don't know. I thought that was weird, but
and another thing is like
just getting other stuff. But.
Pusha T's been trying to get that response from Drake for years,
right? And he waited. Okay, so let me ask this because did he poke at Drake on those other projects you're telling me about between My Name Is My Name and Now?
Yeah, he's snuck in a couple of them.
Okay, a couple jabs.
Literally, probably 3 or 4 every single album he's coming out.
Okay. So he has almost this infatuation.
Yeah, you could definitely say that.
Infatuation here is a word that means.
Word of the day.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna point at it right. Infatuation. Okay. Anyways, so he had. I think he has an infatuation with poking at Drake, which is clear now because you're saying on the last project he was doing that too. So that's, I think, on Two Birds, One Stone, Drake replied in some way, I guess.
I can't remember what the line was.
Yo, Chapo, you think Yo, Chapo?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So on that, he went at Pusha T and Kid Cudi, which really hurt me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, who's coming to Kid Cudi? What the hell?
Well, Cudi got at him first.
I know, but Cudi.
Oh, that was weird.
You're right.
Cudi was fucked up in the head, all right? Whatever. I love Cudi. I love Drake. I love everybody. I'm love, peace. Okay. So, yeah, I think Two Birds, One Stone, he gave him, you think Yo, Chapo?
Yeah.
Okay. And now I didn't get to hear the other stuff that he said about Drake.
Just weird, subtle, petty shit that he likes to sneak in every once in a while.
So then he, on this new one on Daytona, or sorry, Infrared, he said, basically calling him out for the not writing his own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Miller, the guy that was on Running Through the Six with My Wolves.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, Quentin Miller wrote that melody. Drake got exposed for a reference track from him.
And didn't affect his fan base one bit.
This is funny because, okay, yeah, you're a big Pusha fan. I'm a big Drake fan. So I can see both sides, though. Like, it's sad. Like, I heard about it, but I was like, shit, dude, I still love Drake.
Exactly.
Like,
see what I mean?
I'm a Drake groupie. Like, no homo, and homos are cool, but I'm not gay, but I'm a Drake groupie. Okay. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Quentin Miller.
Yeah. How we got exposed and all that.
Yeah. So that happened. Yes, I stay exactly. Nothing happened. I said,
whoop.
I am still a Drake fan. I still love Drake. Okay. So then, pushes Drake to the edge, I guess. And
no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. But so Drake responds and very quickly,
very
okay.
quickly.
And that's the thing. So I think when the Meek thing happened, he did his on lean video or tweets. I think he tweeted about to Drake calling him out, right?
And
that's what started. You didn't
link out my thing or whatever.
The link, and I think he exposed him for
the ghostwriting. You don't even write your own.
Yeah, and he said some too, right? So then Drake responds pretty quickly with.
What was the first?
First one was Charged Up. So at least he did that.
Yes.
Okay, and I think that was probably a quick response, though. At least you gotta give him that, right?
Because that came out like a day or two.
Yes.
Afterwards.
Waited 3 days for Meek. Nothing. Drake goes crazy back to back. End story with that one.
And I have no problem admitting Drake. Killed that one. He won.
Yes, right.
He won
of course.
that beef.
He did, and now Meek's trying to be friends with him again. Pusha now. Okay, so it's been. Today we are recording on Sunday the 27th, so obviously it's gonna be dated. By the time we drop this, there will probably be a new response from Pusha, right? So Pusha's probably gonna respond. When do you think he will respond by? Because it's been what?
That came
2
out.
days?
That came out Saturday, right? The Drake track.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so if he is gonna respond,
Sunday. Yeah.
I would say maybe Tuesday.
Well, I would hope so, man. I mean, well, and also because Drake dropped. No, I think the next day, maybe even Friday, that might have dropped.
Oh shit! Did
Drake
he drop it the same
I
day?
think he might have, man.
That's impressive.
I'm too lazy to look it up.
Yeah, that's.
But the point being that Drake responded right away.
He didn't waste any time.
He didn't waste any time. So Pusha is on the clock. For your sake, Zach, I hope he responds quickly, and that's going to be interesting because Pusha has bars. There's no doubting that. Okay. So,
but
let's talk about that now. Let's talk about what Drake said in response.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So
he said he wasn't top 5 in his label group.
there was so many jabs, man.
Yeah.
So many jabs. Not top 5 in his. So Pusha runs good music. Drake is saying that he's not even in the top 5 best of all the artists he has. Let me ask you about that. You being a Pusha fan, he's the president of Good Music, right?
Yeah.
Drake is saying that Pusha is not, as far as I guess I'll say relevance.
Okay.
Not higher than the top 5 in Good Music. So I guess I'd say let me name the top 5 in Good Music besides Pusha T.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
So Big Sean's up there.
Okay.
Now see, that's the first one I can think of quickly. I mean, shit, Designer's out there.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give you this though. I'm gonna say Pusha's higher than Designer.
Yeah. His wave is
because
gone
Designer
right now.
since Panda, where you been, man?
Yeah.
Ish Valet.
Oh
Valet.
yeah.
It's Valet.
The new fella.
Valet. I'd say as far as relevance, now he's above Pusha. So we got Big Sean, Valet. Is Kanye considered good music?
I would consider him, yeah.
Okay, so that's 3.
And I would consider Travis Scott as well.
Oh shit, bro. Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4 guys. Big Sean, Valet, Travis Scott, Kanye West. Is there one other one of good music? Okay, so let's just see who else there is in good music. Though.
I mean,
so there's Sci-Hi, but no, he's not.
He's
Sci-Hi's very good, but
underground,
not
very underground.
Yeah.
Is Common still in good music? I don't even know anymore.
Okay, so Kanye's with good music, but
no, Common.
Oh, Common. I mean, not Kanye. Sorry, Common is, but I feel like as far as music, his relevance is not there.
Yeah.
He does a lot of other shit though, especially for the city,
for sure.
all that, right? But as far as musical relevance, Yeah, so I don't know if Drake's quite has a point there.
Is 2 Chainz still in good music?
Nah,
No.
he was just like a cosign.
I'm trying to think of Mercy. I'm trying to think of everyone that's in that song.
Ooh, Kid Cudi is not in good music anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now Kid Cudi's a ish. That
Who
might
the
be
fuck
it.
is in good music these
Ooh,
days?
that
Jesus.
might be it, bro. I'm sorry, but Drake might have a point. He might have a point.
Well,
yeah.
here's the plot twist.
Okay.
He chose some really good wording. If you're talking about straight relevance to the average rap fan, he might not be wrong.
Yeah.
I would disagree with Big Sean because Big Sean's been kind of quiet lately.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I'm just talking about.
If you're talking about like right now today,
Well, yeah. Okay, today. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I will
But-
give you that. But I think
Drake was
unfortunately, Big
Drake
Sean's
was
about to drop.
he was
something.
very smart with his wording though.
Yeah.
Now, if you're
And
talking
that's kind of
skill-
scary how
Yeah.
right he is though with the number top 5. He could have said, "Oh, top 5 is a top 5."
Yeah.
But it kind of did work out.
No, it worked out perfect. But I mean, skill wise,
No, I would, and I gotta, and
You
I
know?
get it. You know, I get it because you are a Pusha fan, and Pusha is way past. Well, it's just hard because Drake. I say bars. I mean, Pusha's there, man.
Yeah.
no doubt.
Drake can spit. Don't get me wrong.
Drake can spit.
Especially when he wants to be petty. He can
Yeah.
definitely spit. But
yeah,
it's not.
he's
They're not the
Drake's
same-
more melody.
Yeah, they're
Drake's
not the
a melody
same
guy.
brand.
Pusha is bars.
Yeah.
Not the same brand at all.
No,
Correct.
they're very different rappers.
So that was one of the big jabs, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Other ones off the top. I mean, he just mentioned like him and his brother. Is it No Malice or is it Malice?
Yeah, it's No Malice now. Yeah,
No Malice.
'Cause
Oh,
he's
but
like,
it was
he like
Malice.
he like went Christian or some shit. Like I don't know, dude. It's,
And hey, I should probably cut that out because I'm laughing. Nothing wrong with Christian rappers, y'all.
do your thing, man.
Side note. My mom really wants me to be a Christian rapper, and I love my mom, man. But it's never gonna happen.
That market
All right.
needs a heavy hitter, man.
It's crazy, but I guess that NF guy.
Oh,
is
yeah.
Supposedly, or does he just not cuss?
I just think he doesn't cuss.
He.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
So I guess with this NF guy, I can't talk shit because he's way bigger than me. But I'm here because I need to get out there some other way. So I am gonna talk some shit. He's NF. I think he just is not a Christian rapper, but he doesn't cuss.
Maybe a little more clean.
Very emotional. He's had a hard life, so
Yeah.
clean sadness. Clean sadness is NF. Okay.
Interesting. That's a nice genre. I like
If you
that.
want to look him up,
Clean
it's
sadness.
actually someone snapped me yesterday saying to bring him up, saying they listen to him or something. They like him and Logic has a tour coming up this summer.
Logic's on
Maybe
tour,
with
guys.
NF. Logic's on tour too.
He's going places.
Nate Latham wanted me to let you guys know. So shout out Nate Latham. Thanks for letting me know that.
Hey, we had a request for Kid Rock as well. Shout out.
Oh yeah,
I'm not shouting out Kid Rock. Fuck that.
I don't know. Kid Rock's touchy. He's touchy. I
Yeah,
think he's been
I'm
some
not-
racist.
I'm not
has some
shouting
racist stuff.
Kid Rock out. Fuck. Kid
I
Rock.
can't lie though. I love Kid Rock as an artist, but that's fine. You can say fuck him. That's good. I'm glad we don't agree on everything.
Yeah.
That's how
Hey,
it
no.
should be.
That's how
Creates
this
good
goes.
content.
All right.
So back to Pusha T.
Anyway, let's get back on
back
track.
to Pusha T.
So let me ask you. So you're a Drake fan,
Yeah.
casual Pusha fan.
Yeah.
Is there any
This
good?
is good. This is good.
This
next
is
week,
really
This will
good.
probably be good too because there's gonna be more shit.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Is there any good end for Pusha in this situation? If
Well, to
let's
be
say
honest-
Monday he comes out with some fucking scathing 5-minute verse,
Yeah, he has to drop
does
it tomorrow.
anything change?
I think if there's nothing tomorrow, Drake's gonna pull another back to
You
back
think so?
and go at him.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised.
Pusha still would probably respond again,
Yeah.
it's gonna respond. But I think if Pusha doesn't drop something by tomorrow, which is Monday, y'all, I hope to post tomorrow, but it'll probably be Tuesday.
Yeah.
To be honest.
We'll probably go with Tuesday.
But I think if Pusha doesn't drop by tomorrow, I think he takes the L
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah.
Well, not automatically. Let me take that back. But that if he doesn't drop tomorrow, then Drake's gonna get fueled up. Say what
gonna
the
drop
fuck?
something- he's gonna drop
This literally
something
just happened with me. Don't make me do it to you.
Come on.
Yeah. So, sorry. Rewinding back.
No, good.
So you're saying?
Is there any good outcome for Pusha T in this?
Oh yeah, I think he needs to drop some tomorrow,
Okay.
and it needs to be. I mean, he could. I mean, Drake had some good jabs. I think if Pusha finds enough jabs to make it sting, then yeah, I think
Yeah.
he has a chance.
Okay.
As far I mean, relevance, Drake has the numbers a lot more. So Drake has that going for him.
Yeah.
And he also has some big beef wins. I mean, but
Yeah. The ones he chooses to go for, which
Yeah.
I think is
Meek
pretty
Mill,
calculated.
Meek Mill, yes,
But,
calculates hard. But I think Push is going to calculate too, and I think he's definitely going to drop some tomorrow.
I hope
If
so.
not,
I'm hoping so.
we're going to have some issues. I think Drake is going to come back with something else.
Let's see.
Let me see what else I had down about them, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
flexible.
back to
Oh yeah, Drake dragging Kanye into it.
Yes, so he dragged Kanye into it because Kanye produced the beat for the diss song.
Yeah, I guess
So
just by
obviously-
association.
Yeah, association. Saying, Father stretched his hand. So I guess Drake helped write, in some way, he helped out with Father Stretch My Hands and with 30 Hours on his last album, Life of Pablo.
Okay.
So Drake's saying, what the fuck, man? I'm helping you, and you're coming and helping this guy diss me. Well, like, just so you know, Kanye had me help write for him, just like I had Quentin help write for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, if anything, you should be calling out your boy Kanye also.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. That's a point. Do you think Kanye's going to respond?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. No.
I think Kanye will. Kanye's
I mean, it'd be
touchy. And him
interesting.
and Drake have this weird relationship.
Yeah, because
They,
they've always kind of been cool, but not really.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. It's always been like this competitive friendship, but is it really friendship? And that's like another question too.
Yeah,
What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? And supposedly, Charlamagne called this out in the Breakfast Club interview, saying how Kanye and Drake live like in the same fucking neighborhood. So like, if Pusha and Drake really wanted to talk to each other and just hash it out, they could easily access each other. You know what I mean? Probably.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting to see if these things ever get physical, and hopefully they don't, because
I
I think it's the best just on records.
No, I think
That's how it should be.
beef is definitely healthy for rap. But
definitely.
not to that level, but
Yeah.
it's very good for rap. I like seeing rappers push each other. And
kind of, I do too. Like how Kendrick called everybody out.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
on that track. One track.
No, I'm totally cool with it. As long as don't get stupid with it. It's music.
Yeah, don't kill people. Just call them out. Kill people on the track.
This
Okay,
is not-
guys.
this is not the
Children, don't
90s.
kill people. Kill people on beats. Okay?
Exactly. Like just knock it out like that.
Yeah.
That's a little PSA.
So somehow with this, Drake calling out Kanye. For those who don't know, I know and Zach knows Rhymefest from Chicago as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He had some songs with Kanye. They came up together in Chicago. So Rhymefest randomly adds Drake on Twitter and says, hey, instead of going at Kanye, could you help rebuild Donda's house, right?
And that's so interesting because he's bringing light to a situation like in the Chicago scene, and I'm sure you've seen it before, but it's really divided. Like there's one group of Chicago people who are they're always going to be loyal to Kanye. Kanye can do no wrong.
Yes.
And then there's the other group that like, Kanye kind of abandoned us. He doesn't really fuck with us anymore.
Yeah.
Is Kanye even Chicago? Like there's two very divided groups. So I kind of like him bringing light to that.
Yeah. I think it's good. I mean, I know other artists sometimes try to also like call light to it. Someone else has tried to call light to it too, of Kanye not really helping out enough.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I can't think off the top of my head, but Chance and Common, they help out with Chicago so much. It's
Constantly.
like, Kanye, you have so much access in this world. You need to come back to your roots, and give back to the city. Which is what Rhymefest got involved, which is, I guess, some Rhymefest has been doing, giving back to the city. And, we don't know his music as much, but he has been helping out in the city.
Right.
So he's calling out Drake saying, hey, oh, you know what? I know what it is. It was the invoice. The invoice.
That's right.
Yo!
That's right. Ah, god damn.
Okay,
I forgot
okay.
all about that.
Well, we'll have to.
I
That'll be
forgot
funny.
all
That'll be
about
funny.
that. Yeah,
That'll
no,
be
I
funny.
like it. I like it.
So, totally forgot to say, Drake sent an invoice to Pusha
for career revival.
Career revival.
For like $100,000.
Yes. So that's why Rhymefest says, yo, let me get that check. And he says, let me get that check you sent to Pusha, or money you want from Pusha.
Yeah,
and
or whatever.
instead, help get that money sent over to Chicago to help rebuild this house. That's
Because
Kanye's not doing it and saying fuck Chicago, basically. Then, Miss Drama number one, Kim Kardashian West, gets on Twitter and
Jumps
just
on
goes
in.
off. She is, I don't know if she was off the fucking, what do you think she's drinking, man? What does Kim Kardashian drink to be fucked up?
I don't know, man. I feel like she starts with red wine and just gets crazy after that.
Probably. Does Kanye have a liquor? No.
He doesn't. He should, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. He can't hold his liquor. I actually love that song. And
That's a great
I can't
song.
hold my liquor either, so
That's a
I can
great
relate.
song.
Yeah, so Kim Kardashian gets involved. Oh, hell no. Doing all this crazy tweets,
My
calling
man.
out Rhymefest.
Yeah.
Or saying how she didn't really call him out, but she was defending Kanye hardcore.
Which
yes.
she did with the Trump thing as well. So
Yes.
this is nothing new.
So that was just kind of funny to look at online.
I saw that pop up.
That stemmed from this other thing. It's just, this beef is just, It's a fucking tree
Onions,
that's stemming
folks.
out. It's an
Onions.
onion. It's layers. I'm sorry. Layers. I wish we could put that clip in, but we can't. Copyright problems.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If you haven't seen Shrek, go watch Shrek. You can find it on the internet for free. Watch that part about Donkey and Shrek talk about layers in life. Very deep.
Yeah.
Also, with this beef has stemmed. What I think. So Drake dropped that song, and then yesterday I come home from work and see he drops a song called "I'm Upset." Also, kind of just an interesting title.
Weird, yeah, very weird title.
Like, I'm upset with Pusha. Not what he actually is thinking, but it's kind of funny how
it's just kind of strange.
Yeah, the song is all right. I mean, as a Drake fan and like a Drake groupie, I shouldn't be calling myself that, honestly. Man. No homo, but I'm cool with homos, man.
TC professional Drake groupie.
TC, the professional Drake groupie, man. Oh my god. It's all right. It's nothing crazy.
And even his thing was when he posted it, it seems like he's like, all right, enough of that. This is Scorpion.
Yes.
Like, this is purely new album, new music shit.
That, and I think he's just saying, fuck Pusha T, I'm going to take some spotlight from your album release weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think he said, fuck you, I'm going to drop another song. Almost like, not as a response like back to back or anything, but kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep putting some shit out.
It's going to take some attention from his release.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely part of the goal.
I think that was the only reason he did it. Yeah. Because the song's not that good.
Yeah, I don't even know.
And
if
I think he just
album,
wants to hype up. Well, shit, we're almost June is almost here. I mean, it's 27.
It's coming.
And he says June 2018. I'm guessing within the first or second weekend of June. So
especially with this might
this is gonna motivate him to push it out a little quicker. It might move up the date. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anything
It'll
else?
be interesting though.
Anything else to talk about with this beef? I'm trying to think.
So how do you feel? Let's talk about Lil Wayne a little bit because he dragged Lil Wayne in there as well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
And their beef. Do you remember how their beef started with Lil Wayne and Pusha? Well, okay,
so,
I know what Wayne said.
Yeah. So like just forever ago, he essentially when he was with his brother still, he accused Lil Wayne of copying his style.
Me too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Because of Bape.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So they've been at each other forever.
So there's a video. So the clips. So Pusha T was in a group with his brother, and I wish more people said stuff like this because for the people that don't know, like
I'm not gonna assume anyone knows anything. I mean?
So. Right. Okay. So Pusha T and his brother Malice, now known as No Malice, because he's a Christian rapper.
Hey,
shout out
Christian rappers.
Shout out Toby Mac, all that good stuff. You ever heard Toby Mac?
I have not.
Toby Mac, man.
I'm gonna bump some Toby Mac on the way home.
Do it, man. Do your shit. So Pusha T and his brother were in a group called the Clips. Okay. And they wore Bape a lot. Bape clothing with a monkey or whatever, right?
They sold coke.
They sold coke and wore Bape.
Hell yeah.
So Wayne started wearing Bape, and then they make the hit song. Mr. Me Too.
Dude, how old is that fucking song? Oh my
God. Probably 2006-ish, 5-ish maybe. It's a great song though. That beat is crazy. I made a remix to that actually back.
Oh, did you?
I really did.
Oh shit!
And I didn't even know the Clips version. I kind of just knew the Mr. Me Too.
Yeah,
because of Pharrell.
I didn't know that. All right.
Little did I know they're calling out Lil Wayne in that song.
Yeah.
For copying their style. Oh yeah, because Wayne started wearing Bape after that. Fast forward. Wayne randomly says "fuck Pusha T" and everything loves him, or did
some shit like that.
Some after also,
I think I don't even know what even spawned that response.
Okay,
I don't remember honestly.
Well, that happened.
But Lil Wayne tweeted randomly "fuck Pusha T" and everyone that loves him.
And did he rap it too, or no?
Probably.
I don't know if he rapped it too.
Memory's very foggy at this point.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Oh, I understand that. So that happens. And I guess Pusha's now kind of responding. Oh, he's probably responding.
Yeah, he's never really let that one go.
Yeah, so he's got this infatuation.
Because he tweeted out when the whole thing with Birdman's contract with Lil Wayne. And shit,
okay.
He tweeted at Lil Wayne, "Hey, you want to come over to good money? I mean, good music."
Right.
And
right. I remember that now.
Yeah,
and
that was the
reason he did that is because right now Wayne, I don't know, it sucks.
Wayne's in a weird place.
Wayne's in such a weird spot because he's stuck with Cash Money. I'll say this, man, and I love Lil Wayne. He's one of the greatest.
He was the greatest rapper for a couple of years. He was running it.
He was the Drake.
He was Drake. Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
That's what's cool that Drake is his prodigy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I I can't remember. The last time I actually listened to a newer Lil Wayne song that dropped was probably like
I can't remember.
With Future, good cushion alcohol.
Oh,
I got some bad. So that was like the last
Yeah.
Wayne that like played at parties when I was at college. Okay,
Yeah.
the last
That was quite a
and
few
that
years
was
ago.
it. I mean, Wayne, and now he's he drops these dedications and mixtapes or whatever. But they're man,
The crazy part is he drops mixtapes and does remixes to Drake songs.
Yeah,
That blows my mind.
Yeah, that
That
is
absolutely
crazy.
blows
That
my
is
mind.
crazy. Like the last Wayne verse I heard was when him, well, it's not a Drake remix, but him and Drake remixed "Family Feud" by
Oh yeah,
Jay-Z.
yeah, that's right.
That's the last time I heard a Wayne verse. I'm just pointing out that so now Wayne's on tour, and on these tours he's pissed off at like every show. He's saying "fuck Cash Money."
yeah.
Next day you see him in a club with Birdman. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
And
it's
sucks that
weird.
Wayne's in this shitty spot because he's our age, the 20s people. Wayne was our he was on top.
Like
Wayne was our Drake. Okay,
Like after Eminem, Lil Wayne pretty
Yeah.
much took over, and he was
Yeah.
Drake. He was
Yeah.
Drake. Like that's the crazy part. Kids don't
I'd say it
understand
went.
that these
Yeah,
days.
I mean to be as far as like years in a row, it probably went Eminem, Wayne, and then Drake. Now it's getting a little wishy-washy.
Yeah,
but
it's a little up in the air right now.
it's hard to like get a couple years in a row anymore.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's crazy. Calling out Wayne for tours are sucking, and he notices that and point him out for those weaknesses. Wayne, I still listen to those fucking dedication twos and all that good stuff because that's where you're gonna find the prime.
Yeah.
You're gonna find the.
I
mean, even Carter too. I don't know. What was your favorite Wayne project? Sidebar, a little Wayne talk here.
yeah.
Little
I mean,
Wayne a little Wayne talk.
I like it.
Get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Lil Wayne.
Guys
for a
got
second.
puns for days.
Yeah. No, you're like,
So probably the one that came up while I was growing up was the Carter 3.
okay, yeah.
which is kinda when he blew
I mean,
up.
Carter 3 is fucking prime. Bro.
Yeah, that's
probably
like
his prime.
when he became the man essentially.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's probably the one that stuck out the most to me.
Yeah, definitely.
But then I don't know what
particulars-
happened, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he just hit a bad case of writer's block, if the lean's getting to him, or
Well, he went to Rebirth. Right after that, he went to Rebirth.
yeah, did some weird rock shit.
And that's when he wanted to try the rock thing. And then he got into skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll admit, I've seen videos of him, and he is good at skateboarding now. So, I
Yeah.
mean, he's been in the game for a long time, so he wanted to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then once the skateboarding got good, he came back. Well, he went to jail. We know that.
Yeah.
Did Carter 4, whatever. Carter 4 was...
That was
It
like
was
the
alright.
last hoorah of Lil Wayne, pretty much.
Yeah, and then it just got to...
Because 3 was when
well,
he
shit,
started.
we're waiting on Carter 5, but it's
Yeah.
not dropping for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Because 3 was when he
Uh,
started doing like radio singles and shit. Like Lollipop was playing
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
I mean, Carter 3, I'm sorry to say, was Wayne's definitely his peak.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone loved... I'm sorry, but No Ceilings, like, did you listen to that?
I did.
That was, I mean, it was decent, but that wasn't, like,
it
crazy.
didn't do much for me.
Didn't do- yeah. And that was after Carter 3.
I think so. Yeah.
So
I think it was
and
between 3 and
then
4.
And then he went to jail, and then he came back and did Carter 4, and it was just like...
Then
eh.
he just dropped mixtape after mixtape after that.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Wayne, we
It's-
love you,
it's-
man. I mean, if
yeah.
So drop Carter 5 and it's decent, maybe it'll rebirth your career.
Hey,
Puns for days, onions for
this
days.
fucking
Layers.
guy.
So that's Wayne. Drake, Pusha.
I don't think we got much Birdman talk to go off of.
Yeah,
Birdman's
I mean,
Birdman.
Birdman. I mean, he is a legend, but he's just fucking Wayne right now, and not literally, hopefully, but
I don't know, man. no.
yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, we might be able to call it good. I can't really think of anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
think
yeah, that Pusha
pretty much
Drake
covers
shit
everything.
is pretty crazy.
That's
So,
definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
I
the next couple
guarantee by
days.
next episode we're gonna have a lot to talk about with that.
I'm hoping
because
so, and
If
hopefully,
Pusha doesn't respond by next episode, we got a problem.
yeah, we might have to,
we have
might
an
have to
L.
declare.
We have an L.
declare Drake
for
the
you,
winner of this
Pusha.
one.
Yeah, but so yeah, guys, that's our episode 2.
Yeah,
Next week we'll hopefully have all 4 members. That's gonna be
Yeah.
hard to do, but
That'll
I
be
mean, I think we
interesting.
did all right by ourselves. We
Yeah.
we went longer than last time. So
I know we talked a lot. We're good.
to people that have just liked the pages, we appreciate you the most. You're the coolest people. But
Share
if you
it.
haven't yet,
Yeah.
first off, subscribe on YouTube if you haven't.
For sure.
Share on Facebook. Like us on Facebook, Instagram at Rapulsive, Rapulsive, where we spew out our opinions, whether you like it or not. That's episode 2. We're out.
Peace, guys.
Peace.